Another weekend microcast mini-sode. Thanks to Kevin O'Keefe's question, which I will address, but thanks Beckett, ComC, Burbank, Mike Stadium Sports Cards, Heritage, Huggins and Scott Auctions, Topps Panini Upper Deck. A quick run through the sponsors for this very short episode. I'm going to play Kevin's question, and then I will address it succinctly for this short weekend episode. Thanks, listeners.
Dr. Beckett, Kevin from New Jersey. I teach elementary school, specifically second grade, and I run an after-school class on collecting sports cards. Kids are still into sports cards, but if you could address specifically, since you're an expert in this area, statistics on the back of cards. It's only last year and Topps brought back year-to-year career statistics. They're just not on other cards. Panini is, like you mentioned, it's a lost opportunity. Only recent stats. So if you could address, why are the companies not giving them? Is it really a cost issue? And also, what would be your preferred statistics? There's no advanced stats on the recent cards. So kids can learn so much from all these numbers, and I do teach to it. And I know that our generation, kids growing up, got a lot of information and love looking over statistics. They're available elsewhere. I know that, but there's nothing like having a card in hand and having an entire career right at your disposal. And most collectors enjoy the card back. So an episode on this would be great.
Excellent points, Kevin. I agree with you. Being a former teacher, I taught statistics. I don't think I really taught math, but I taught statistics at a couple different universities, and they weren't grade school kids, but they were eager to learn. And my secret when I was teaching statistics is I used a lot of sports examples. It wasn't so much using cards at the card backs, but I do agree with you that the card backs are a fruitful opportunity for the card companies to give younger collectors a chance to learn about the game, learn about math. I also agree that the advanced kind of metrics that are, I think, very helpful in understanding the game and the true value of players. I like having those in there. I think we're probably talking about more than just baseball. I think your question was more relating to baseball, but and complete career statistics. I love that. And I don't necessarily think it's a cost thing. I think they have access to the statistics, but it's just, I don't think there's a clamor for that. And when you get into someone that has a 20-year career, that's 20 lines. The print on the back is already really small. So I think the card companies are responding to the demand. If the print were bigger, then they wouldn't be able to fit as many lines, or they wouldn't be able to go across with as many categories of statistics. They could have stolen bases, but not caught stealing. They could have doubles and triples and home runs and RBIs and runs. But they might not be able to do some of the advanced metrics that, again, would probably need to be explained somewhere. Although they could probably do a digital tie-in or some kind of a thing where people could drill down to get the explanation for what the WAR war means. So number one, I appreciate what you're doing. I thank you for your service. I love teaching, and it sounds like you do too. And to give teachers the tools, instead of confiscating the cards that might be in the classroom, pulling out the cards and digging into what's on the card backs with the statistics, I think it's a good idea. So I'm not sure how we can encourage the card companies further of how to do this, because I think they're going to do what they're going to do. If they had more people like, I guess, you and me, I think we're in agreement that more statistics on the back are better, subject to readability. And I don't think it's a cost factor for the card companies, but they may choose to put another photo on the back. And I just think cards traditionally have been a photo on the front and statistics and biographical information on the back. And I'm a little bit of a purist, as apparently you are too. So thanks for being a good listener. Thanks for sending in your audio recording. And again, look forward to, actually, you had some other questions and comments, and I look forward to addressing those as well. So a good example of a thoughtful letter. Appreciate it, Kevin. And thank you to others who have written. I'm tackling those topics as I can. As I said, I've got 1,000 episodes to do, so I will hopefully get to everything at some point in time. Thanks, readers, listeners, friends, and collectors, and I will be back again tomorrow with another episode.